Hello, you awesome people, and welcome back. We are in the Dino Valley because we need to continue this. It's been a long time since we've been here, so let's see now. Professor Einstein. I simply do not understand what's wrong with the Hydro Detector 2000, Rose. There's probably no point in continuing. What could be wrong? I don't know. It's an incredibly complex device, but to give you a nice planned description, we could say that it recorded all of the water within a fixed radius and indicates that where there's a certain amount of water. Ice? What's that got to do with the price of fish? It's to do with anything. There's ice everywhere, Rose. Ice is water, obviously. What are you asking about ice for? How could I be so stupid? This climate is terrible. The cold is going straight into my head. Haha, can you imagine? I hadn't set the Hydro Detector 2000 to disregard frozen water. Ha ha ha! Oh, so enough with the jokes. Back to work. Here, now I've recalibrated the Hydro Detector 2000, except this time I've done it correctly. Now it'll ignore the frozen water, which by any logic should make it a piece of cake to find a proper water source. So, you know what to do, Rose. Find the location of the water source and drill. And suddenly we're going to the lake. Oh, you hear the peep? Beep. Beep. I think we're getting close, folks. Somewhere. Oh, I want... Oh! No, that was not something else. But we are going here. That is just a vessel. No? Wait. Oh! Yeah, I'm stupid. It's been a long time since I did this quest. Now I remember. It's supposed to be up here. Yeah, the beeping is going a lot faster now. Ding, ding, ding. Should be around here. There! I rode past that. Why didn't you just... Ugh, whatever. Oh, okay. Now, let's make a hole. Yay, we found water! Interesting. I mean, we have water everywhere, but as she said, it is frozen. Let it go! Let it go! Ha! I knew it would work! So now we just need to harness the water for utilization, Rose. Okay, that was... Oh! We got something. What is it? What is it that we got? Oh, I love this vest! Oh, I'm keeping it. Oh, I didn't know I got it from here, but okay. Let's just do the other quest first. The square root of pi. No, perhaps a little more logarithmically something. Huh? Oh, hello, Rose. What can I do for you? You wonder what happened to the wet? I haven't watched that closely, but I thought I heard some kind of mumbling and groaning from over by the fire. It's most likely the sound of your veterinarian beginning to defrost, I suppose. Go on and take a look. I must continue with my calculation here. Okay. Oh, look at her. Heat. Oh, thank you so much for all your help. What's your name? Rose. Well, thank you, Rose. I've been wandering around this frozen wilderness for so long that I've almost given up hope. Why I came here? Well, I thought I'd try to do a little research on the very unusual horses I've heard live here. I read about them in some kind of antique book and thought finding them again could be the discovery of the year. But now I'm not so sure if I'm able to carry on looking for them. I've had quite enough adventure for now. Listen, do you think there might be a place for a veterinarian practice here? Sure! You think there be demand for a vet here? Excellent! I'd like to stay here, so I'm around if North Master needs my attention sometimes. See you around. And then she goes to stand way over there where there's no fire. Shocking. Anyway, let's return to the professor and see what we're going to do now with the hole of water. Whilst you were gathering building materials for the Queen Protection, Care and Guardianship facility, I've designed a well that's adapted to this climate, complete with a fan heaters and speakers that play soothing music specially composed for horses, built of materials that don't require maintenance for hundreds of years. Unfortunately, I couldn't find anyone that would deliver 2 tons of plutonium here in under 6 months. This darned remote ice age valley is causing me all kinds of hassle. Instead, I ordered this all-in-one weld construction kit from IKEA. I've studied the instructions for hours, and even though it seems to make perfect sense, it's so horrifyingly complex that even I'm unable to actually work out how to begin. Rarely have I been forced to admit that I've been intellectually defeated by in this case. I give up. Every loser wins, and every winner loses. We'll have to wait 6 months for plutonium shipment, Rose. You want to have a try? No. There's no point, Rose. You're putting your mental health at risk if you so much as attempt to read the first few lines. It can't be that difficult, you say? Well, I say, try then, Rose, but I wash my hands of the whole thing. Don't blame me if your brain explodes. Okay, yeah, whatever. Let's go and build a well. And get up. There we have the box, and then just bang on it until it becomes a well. We built it! Well, we banged on it with a crowbar or something. Done. How on earth is that possible? You managed to assemble the well? I've clearly underestimated you, Rose. Fancy there's finally intellectual equal here in the valley for me to communicate with. At last, the spiritual drought I have been exposed to reaches its end. Tell me, dear Rose, what are your thoughts on the dynamic quantum field theory? You don't know much about it. What do you think about the latest advances in seismic relativity linguistics? It doesn't sound especially interesting to you. It was probably just luck that was on your side when you managed to build a well, Rose. Well, back to the desert of my soul. She's so depressing. Okay, we can get started with the construction of the Queen Protection, Care and Guardianship facility. Now that we gathered the necessary materials, shouldn't we find a simpler name for it, by the way, Rose? We'll call it simply Project EPCGF01X. Simple and logical. Start by placing the logs on the sides I've marked out. It shouldn't take longer than 58 seconds. Get a move on so we can continue with the next step. Oh boy. Fine. Can I do this? Yes, with on horseback. Ooh! Oh! We're amazing builders. Okay. Magnificent! Now we can proceed with the next step of Project EPCGF01X. Okay, the logs you've erected will, according to my durability calculations, won't stand up to the pressure that Project EPCGF01X will no doubt place upon them. This is why you should, of course, mount these planks, which I so accurately foresaw the necessity of, on the logs in order to reinforce the construction. Oh, she uses so many hard words in one sentence, it makes me go blech. Or my tongue just twitch. It took a twist. And my tongue took a twist. Twist, twist, twist. There you go, and then bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang, bang. Ah, now it's a lot better. Awesome. Stop. Oops. You're so slow at stopping, Sylvie. Stupendous! We've now arrived at the next stage of the Project EPCGF-01X roof assembly. With the frame now constructed, Project EPCGF-01X is on track completion, and our next step is to install a roof. My initial idea was to cast the latest nanomaterials with built-in solar cells, but hopes of a modern roof were dashed, as always, by this brutish environment. After weighing all the alternatives against each other, I eventually came to the conclusion that the cloth the hot air balloon is made of would suffice, even if it's a sub-optional alternative. I've cut a piece of the canvas with the perfect measurement, so you only need to attach it above the logs. It's an incredibly easy task. I expect to see you back very soon. Bang! Yay! We got a roof! Stop. Sublime! Now we've arrived at the final step in the Project EPCGF-01X, laying the floor. Project EPCGF-01X can now be rounded off with the one final task: the construction of the floor. Instead of concrete floor with an industrial diamond coating which would have held up for millions of years, I have, after sense and determined consideration, reached the conclusion that the fir branches you collected will have to do. Lay out the branches as flooring rows. Yes, we'll do that. Can I? Yes, I could. I love it when I can do that. And we have a floor! Look how lovely! It's a lovely little shed. Stop. Exquisite! Project EPCGF-01X has reached completion. I think we've done a good job, Rose. Let's give ourselves a little light applause. So enough with all this giddiness. We have a near eternity left before this place can be thought of as adequate for even the most rudimentary research. Okay. According to my calculation, we can almost certainly count on the mail having been delivered now. Right over and check the mailbox, Rose. We're checking the mailbox. Yeah. There was a letter! Yeah! Stop it. Okay. So, were my calculations correct? Was there any mail? Yes, 2 letters! The chance of that was indeed slight, but not 0. We should be grateful that luck seems to be on our side for once. Okay. Well, yet another salesman wants to set up shop here at our camp. He wants to sell hay, apples, picnic baskets, that sort of things. Who in the world would want to buy hay? What rational person would eat hay? Horses, you say? Ah, true, horses do eat hay. Biologically, isn't my best subject, you see. Well, you'll have to collect this person. A hay shop isn't something I expect in my calculations, but I suppose it can't do any harm. The person in question has sent a letter from Valedale and writes that he intends to go here on foot. The letter was sent several days ago, so it's odd that we've yet to meet this person. Ride towards Velde and see if you can find out what's happened, Rose. Okay, let's go and get him first then. I do believe they fixed the bug with the sky that we had some issues with in the latest episode. Now that I can see the sky, it's perfect now. I do know there are a lot of you who hates the fog or dim or whatever you can call it here, but it's sort of the thing with what you say, Dinovalley. And we missed the elevator, of course. Get off. Oh, I have no idea why I opened that. And we're going up. Choo choo! Excuse me being a bit sniffy, but well, should be here some. Oh, here's a dude. How you doing, Trond? Hello, it's me you are looking for. Hello, is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. Sorry, focus. I've been standing here for 2 full days trying to figure out how I'm going to get down. I don't like elevators, you see. Of course not. I'd probably dare to go down in the elevator if I didn't have all this heavy stuff with me. It weighs so much, what if it's overloaded and collapses? You've used the elevator with your horse, you say. Well, I suppose it weighs quite a lot, so that's quite reassuring. But what if the elevator got all worn out when you've been riding up and down in it with that horse? It may not be built for such a strain. Have you ever considered that? What? You can go down with the merchandise in the elevator for me? Well, that'd be perfect. Thank you very much. Okay, let's get that. And elevator phobia, people, is nothing to joke about. There is a lot of people who are actually very scared of elevators, and who wouldn't blame them? I mean, it is a box, and let's just say that horror movies haven't made it easier. Or thriller movies also have been quite have been using elevator as something to be scared of, like when they tend to fall down and crash and stuff like that. And I've also been seeing some other. Oh, there is like this horror movie that it all plays out in the elevator. Oh my god, what is it called? I believe it's something funny because oh right, it was something. I don't know if it's called like the devil or Satan, Lucifer maybe. No. If you know this movie, it's a group of people who doesn't know each other who are stuck in an elevator, and one by one they're being killed. If you know the movie, please leave a comment and tell me the name of that movie, because I've totally forgotten about it. It's really good though. Hello again, are the goods in place at the bottom of the elevator? Fantastic, now it's just me that needs to get down. Like I said, I don't like elevators. Or well, don't like, it's probably putting it a little mildly. I go into a full and horrifying panic just from being near an elevator, so I'm sure you'll understand why I got a little bit stuck here. I've really tried, but it just never works out. It's probably best if I just turn around and move to Silverglade Village. It's nice and flat there, and there's not an elevator to be seen. You help me? Oh, how lovely. Get up on your horse? Okay, but how will we get down if we don't take the elevator? You know a way? Okay, I trust you, but just don't ride too close to the elevator. Yeah. Get up on the horse. Get up on Sylvie. He's a lovely horsey. He's very kind and there's the edge. Okay, so we will get a tiny bit close to the elevator now, but I'll ride so fast you'll just be more scared of the speed than the elevator. Whoop! Ah! La 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 la. And there we go. Phew, finally down. That's probably the scariest thing I ever done. Using an elevator suddenly doesn't feel quite so scary. Okay, so we were waiting for him for tomorrow. You know what, people? Now that I think about it, I think we're also going to be waiting a bit for the next episode, because this is starting to be quite long, and we have that other yellow thingy quest over by the professor, and also we have the cults to go and talk to. Cults, I forgot what their name is. Anyway, we're going to go and talk to them. So, but that will be in the next episode, and until next time, people, stay awesome as always, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!